You can't buy love. You could sure tax it, at least in Washington. Welcome to the Jason Rantz Show, presented by None Better Tax Resolution. A Washington Democrat wants you to find love, but thinks you should pay just a little bit more for it. House Bill 2071 slaps a monthly tax on dating apps to raise money for domestic violence programs. The bill would require dating app companies to pay $1 per Washington-based user each and every month, regardless of whether that user is paying for the service. The only users excluded are those with inactive accounts for at least 24 months, which means dating apps would have to pay up to $24 per user that they can't even monetize by serving them with ads. Revenue from the tax would be funneled into a newly created domestic violence services account, which is aimed at funding intervention programs and support services for victims. There may have never been such a poorly devised tax, even if it's meant to fund a worthy cause. Now, this bill targets services like Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, and Match.com. The business environment in this state is inhospitable as it is. This makes it even worse. And a dating app tax will inevitably mean more ads for free users, which some already complain make these apps and services less desirable to use to begin with. And of course, it's going to mean higher monthly or annual fees for the paid users. Representative Lauren Davis, one of the only reasonable Democrats in office, is behind this bill. So why does she want to tax you finding love? Well, funding for domestic violence is necessary because of her colleague, State Representative Tara Simmons. She passed HB 1169, which effectively eliminated the crime victim penalty with an unfulfilled promise to backfill the lost funds. As a result, county prosecutors have complained about a lack of funding for victim advocates. This bill is meant to address those missing funds. But this goes about it the wrong way. And singles looking to make meaningful connections shouldn't have to pay the price. It's not the users or the businesses responsible for the lost funding. It's Democrats. I sat down with our local tax expert and advocate, Greg Nunn from None Better Tax Resolution.
Tell me a little bit about the Fresh Start program, because again, based on how it's promoted, it seems really, really simple.
This Fresh Start program and that phrase has been around for many, many, many years now. But it's a great marketing tool to say, hey, fresh start. And in a way, for those that qualify, it is. What it essentially is an offer in compromise. And to get that, there's two main criteria a person must qualify for. One, they must have limited or no equity in assets. So generally, anyone in the Puget Sound region that owns a home and has for several years, they're going to have a lot of equity. They won't qualify. And the other is an income level. And that all depends upon your family size about how much income that could be. But both of those standards need to be met to qualify. Most people do not.
If you're having trouble with the IRS, then call Greg Nunn of None Better Tax Resolution. From stress to success with IRS Solutions. 425-947-1967 or Google NUNN, None Better Tax Resolution. Did you like that commentary? Make sure you subscribe to the podcast of The Jason Rantz Show. Get it at KTTH.com or wherever it is you download your podcasts.